Hey there everybody, Jay Barrino here, welcome back. It's the true story of Arkain, and we're on to Chapter 4 of Act 5, Wrath of the Darkmind. Hey, before I get started, let me say this right at the beginning of the video. I know he doesn't like to advertise it, but Shardundred has a Patreon for Legends of Arkain. Other projects out there, they've got Patreons too, and they advertise them, and I think that's great. Reforged has a Patreon, UEDAIP has a Patreon, Synergy's got a Patreon for his race swap stuff, so just so you know, it's good to just get that out there. If you're interested in these projects and or you think they deserve support, then go and check those out. Again, Shardundred has one for Arkain. If I remember, I'll link it in the comments, or maybe he can do it himself. So here we go. Wrath of the Darkmind. During the chaos of the flight from Lord Wrath Wolfscar and the Darkmind clan were able to stay together. However, the chieftain of the Darkmind clan had no intentions of reuniting with Rangul, at least not before he has dealt with some unfinished business. Blen Greymore. Wrath managed to find out that the general is deep within the kingdom of Carol. Revenge and hatred drive Wrath and his warriors in his direction. Their goal is clear. They will reach General Greymore and kill the bastard or die trying. That way the invasion would at least not have entirely failed. At least for them. Our scouts have returned, chieftain. There can be no doubt about it. The murderer Greymore and his underlings have been taken into custody by some humans in shiny golden armor. They're bringing him to a castle several miles north of our position. So, even his own kind despises him. Ha! There's even some justice among humans, it seems. What kind of justice is it if they let him live? He must die for what he did. You know what the humans are like. They'll free him whenever they feel like it and just send him against our kind again. I had no intentions of just leaving him be. We will ride after him and his captors. First, we'll kill them, and then the murderer will find his own brutal end. At my hands. Our scouts have also met with the members of the Iron Thunder clan and their new chieftain. They're willing to join us if we support them first. Support them? Against whom? Lokar should tell you about this, chieftain. He knows more about it than I do. It's good to see another Orc clan in this area, Wrath. We could use your help here against the humans. They have us completely surrounded. How did this happen? We crushed a large portion of the Imperial Army in Lore. The humans are completely disorganized. Not anymore. The kingdoms have created their own royal army, independent of the Imperial Army. Also, new forces have arrived from the Empire and taken control of the remnants of the Imperial Army. They've started forming a new line of defense and are reorganizing their forces as we speak. No matter how many humans you kill, there's always more to take their place. I don't care about their petty politics. I only care for the death of the murderer Greymore. Wait, are you? Yes, I am the woman who was captured and tortured by Greymore. I've suffered for what felt like an eternity because of him, and for that I will see him die. If you stand in my way or think I shouldn't be here, then come and challenge me, Iron Thunder. I thought Zoya was the one that captured her. It was definitely the Wolf Regiment. I'm not a traditionalist. Bringing you along is Wrath's decision, not mine. I'll not get involved. Enough of this. What's the situation? I like how they address the whole female orc fighting thing. We were unlucky enough to try raiding the very village that they just recently moved one of their garrisons to. They not only defeated us, they're besieging our camp at this very moment. They also stand in your way if you wish to reach Greymore. Ugh, if they stand in our way, we shall crush them. I don't care if they're called Royal Army or Imperial Army. They're all humans who deserve death. I will help your clan, but in exchange you will help us kill Greymore. What about Rangul and the others? We don't even know if they're still alive or not. We'll look for them when this is over. We cannot let such a chance slip through our fingers. I understand that you hate Greymore for what he did to your clan, but I don't see how following him to his prison will help our cause. Still, I'll follow your lead. My clan is doomed without your aid. I hope that you're wrong and Rangul is still alive and well, however. Why haven't you told them about the Skullblade clan members our scouts saw several days ago, chieftain? There were no Skullblade clan members. Chieftain? You have seen no sign of the other clans until Greymoor is dead. Do you hear me? I don't like the sound of this chieftain. Sounds like a human thing to do. Yo! Got him! That's what you get. Anyone else who wants to stand in the way of our revenge? No? Good. Wow. Orb of fire? Okay. Destroy the bases of the Royal Army blue. Order of the Air? That's new. Gray. Fortress of the Iron Thunder clan must survive. Destroy both bases of the Imperial Army as a side quest. Chieftains, some peons claim that they've seen some one-eyed giants in the Western Hills. I'm not sure if it's worth our attention or not. One-eyed giants, huh? Sounds intriguing. If it's true, it could be worth my time. Over here, please. Boom, 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 boom. New Arkain lore, and we have leadership boni now. Oh, leadership boni for the Orcs. This used to only be a human thing. You may now research leadership boni in your leader's hall to further specialize your army. You're limited to 1 leadership bonus every game, and you cannot undo your decision afterwards. You're able to choose from the leadership boni depending on the heroes you control. Quick save me, and then we can read them all and then reload. So let's read the lore and the boni. Wrath of the Darkmind. They cost money now. Ever since the fall of his clan under Grail's leadership, Wrath has changed. He never outright hated humans before. He watched the wolves tear their women and children apart. Before he witnessed the bulls bash their head in, and normal humans burn them alive. Especially after he learned of Inara's fate and heard the name Greymoor, the one who was responsible for everything. His hate became more and more uncontrollable. Now, far from Rangul and the other clans, he and the vengeful Wolf Riders want only one thing. They want to see mankind burned to the ground. Outriders, Trackers, Raiders, 20% attack speed. That's really good, but I don't really build Outriders and Raiders for any reason. Because we have better options. The Tracker attack speed is good, though. And then we have an Inara boni. Her imprisonment has forever changed Inara. She feels nothing but hate and anger for the humans who tortured her and forced her to fight her own kind. During her imprisonment, however, she has formed a special relationship with the spiders that were in her prison cell. While small predators, not at all as big as some found in the forest, she could find use in them and fed them in return. It is rumored that she even used the tiny spiders to poison some guards. Since she gained her freedom, she has continued to improve relationships with spiders, up to a point that even the larger variants consider her their queen. Queen of the spiders, what? And when she calls on them, they come to her aid. We would get venom spiders and vengeful spiders from the bestiary. Yo, we gotta go for the spiders. We gotta do the spiders for sure.
Yes, Chieftain.
Orb of fire. We still have Cleavehead's head, which lets him do extra damage. This belonged to Cellier Cleavehead, who died trying to hold the line against the Orcs. The vengeful Wrath killed Cellier by beheading him in the heat of battle. After learning that this human used to be a good friend of Blen Greymoor, the Imperial whom Wrath wants to kill for his past deeds, Wrath decided to carry the head around, hoping to lure his nemesis out of hiding. Which is ironic because Cleavehead actually hated Blen. Secretly.
Don't be shy.
Now we've got Inara. Just let that happen, we're gonna reload anyway. During her imprisonment, Inara was given swords to use against other prisoners. All of her rage manifested in the blaze and has given them unnatural powers. At the end of Wolf and Bull, I am like 100% sure it was the Wolf Regiment that killed all the people and captured Inara. Like, obviously Blen was there and stuff, but like the specific cutscene with Inara was the Wolf Regiment. So that's... I'm not sure. Again, I don't know if this is some scheme that Zoya put together, or what. Or we're just, I think maybe we're just meant to suspend our disbelief and just assume that it's true that, like, Darkmind just outright thinks it was Greymoor. No tricks involved.
Our town is under attack.
Oh my gosh, Mark of Chaos? That's so good! Inara switches to her bow and shoots deadly arrows. She gains a ranged attack, deals increased chaos damage for 60 seconds. She's like Edale, kind of. And, yeah, that's great. And then Wrath has Avenge still, too. I think we can make some fast and early progress. So let's take the spiders. Let's build some basic units here. Make sure that we get our upgrades started and get more peons on lumber, which is already happening. And then maybe we'll come over here and destroy this. Now, in the original second Orc book, it kept track, sort of a tally of how many times you did side objectives that absolutely decimated the humans. I don't know how that's going to work here, because there's only one outcome. There can only really be one outcome if there's, like, a canonical path with how we end up with, like, the ultimate, like, human choice. So I think what I'm going to do is not technically complete this, because there's not really a reward that we can get from it, because I don't know how the game technically tracks you completely destroying their bases. So what I tend to do, what I did originally, is like you destroy most of the base and leave, like, you know, the lumber mill or the blacksmith alive, so you don't technically complete this, but for the purposes of the map, it's completed such that you can kind of have the pressure relieved from you so that they're not attacking you, but you don't technically complete it. It's a little gamey, but I'm still gonna follow that path of, like, when possible, we're not gonna completely obliterate the humans. We're just gonna, like, do what we need to do and leave. The creation of the Royal Army has weakened the Imperial Army, as most soldiers of the Royal Army used to be part of the Imperial Army. This has created tension within the ranks of the humans, but they still stand united against a common enemy, at least for now. The Imperial Army in this area is hardly powerful enough to pose a real threat, but they own resources that could be useful in the battle against the Royal Army, and they are still going to support the Royal Army even if both factions dislike each other. Okay, alright. Our chieftain has promised that he will let us have revenge no matter the price. He, like the rest of us, hates that murderer Greymoor and all humans from the depths of our heart. Of his heart. Yes, it's true. We were pillagers. We stole. We killed and we burned villages down, and the humans hate us for it. Does that mean they should be allowed to do the same to us? Bah, I'm not going to discuss this. The humans are scum, and soon the bastard Greymoor will be dead. Then, I don't know what comes next. Inara. She's been through a lot. Her tales about her imprisonment open many eyes, even if there are still fools who think that our revenge is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Cowards! Inara has been forged into a weapon against her will, and she will now use her powers against those who imprisoned her. Who cares that she's a woman, and some tradition claims that she shouldn't be allowed to fight? Actually, quite a few care, but she's quick to cut them down. I, for one, welcome any sword that is directed at the heart of that son of a bitch Greymoor. Alright, so yeah, we're getting some context here with Inara. Again, I like that it's acknowledged. Like, you can't just casually have a female orc hero without addressing the whole controversy around Amari in the first place, so it's cool that that's baked in. Alright, so let's actually play. We know that they come and attack over here. So let's push back that attack. Let's give the orb to Wrath. And come up here. Again, we'll force back this attack, and then we'll go from there. Leadership Boni, let's get the spiders, of course. If given an option between spiders and, like, you know, combat-ready spiders and anything else, I'm going to take the combat-ready spiders. Let's grab early wolf breeding as well, and then we're just going to rally to Wrath.
I won't buy.
We're gonna save Avenge. I think what I'm going to do is maybe wait for this attack and then come over and attack this base. Because presumably that's where the next attack is going to come from. But this is going to be one where, like, the faster that we can actually get off the ground and moving, the better, of course, of course. Get those set up. Let's get another bestiary since we're going to be making spiders. And I'm just making some units. Again, we're going to wait for that first attack. Thrust it back into the void, and then we're going to go. Excited for some spiders.
Ready to work.
Just about.
Research complete.
The children of the Viper have answered their queen's call. Now, the other thing to consider is that previously,
Ready to work.
the Boni, the leadership Boni that you pick, actually had narrative consequences to them. So I'm very curious to see what that's going to be. What kind of... Oh, okay, so we can make witch doctors. We're going to need those for healing, for sure. All this other stuff is good, but we need to focus on mastery training. We got to remember to get those cyclops. I forgot in my original playthrough. I will absolutely do it this time. Where the heck is that attack?
Yes, chieftain.
I won't buy it.
There they are.
No problem. Research complete. Say the word.
Okay, get in there. That's a good amount of units. That's a good amount of units, but we should be okay. I'll use Immolation Aura here. And then Nova them as well. Oh, yeah. Her mana is a problem, but in the grand scheme, I think she's going to be just fine. Dude, spiders?
Say the word. Yes.
Okay, good work. Now, because we have Avenge and that chaos damage from the lady, that's why I'm thinking we want to just go, like, immediately. Let's get some Demolishers so that we can actually destroy the structures as well as necessary. Hopefully... I'm going to quick save again, because this might be a mistake, but I think it's absolutely worth trying. Avenge is so good that should be able to clear out the majority of the enemy defenders.
We need more gold.
Make more spiders. Boom.
Need something?
Okay. So here we go.
I won't bite.
Research complete. Yes, chieftain.
And we're going to wait for them to flood out towards us. And then use Avenge.
Need something? Our outlet
Just like this.
is being attacked.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That was a dick move. There's not much I can do about that. And he's bubbled. Make sure to stay together. Then you guys get up here and just hit structures, structures, and structures. This paladin is a real jerk, but there's nothing I can do about it. Keep getting spiders. Okay, not bad. We gotta focus this guy down. Come on, Malik the Avenger, you're a jerk. Just about got him. There we go. Then get on top of this catapult. And then we just about got that barracks. Next barracks. We got to keep this pressure on. I'll even get some raiders for the siege damage.
We're under attack.
Okay, now we might get attacked from the right again, and then we've got Lokar who's just sort of hanging out doing his thing.
What is your wish?
Don't be.
Okay, good stuff. Altar next. All their peasants are dead.
Death to all who
And then we need
Lord. We
some
need
witch
more
doctors.
to ride.
Wait, do we not have mastery training? It looks like we don't have access to mastery training anyway. So that's a little spooky. Cancel that and start our fortress upgrade. Just don't let that paladin respawn, please. All right, good. Now go for the town hall. We are pillaging. Very important. And then we should also pick some buildings to leave alive. Like this lumber mill can stay.
Yeah. We're under attack.
Okay, good work, Raider. You're doing the Lord's work. And then let's go ahead and grab a unit
Our allied town is being attacked.
come on up here. We're going to have to go up there and support, what's his name? Medallion of Courage. Let's get some of this on Inara. We might have to defend him, but Iron Thunder has a really strong kit, though, if you recall. Iron Thunder has really, really, really strong stuff. Okay, hit this. Actually hit this instead, and then the barracks. You all keep clearing this out, and again, I'm going to leave that lumber mill alive. They are rebuilding their altar, but that's fine. Let's get down there, and again, we're going to get attacked in our main base here pretty soon. This is just about done, so we can start getting our warlords out soon. It's expensive. I'm going to queue all these up.
We need more gold. We're under attack.
Okay, kill this peasant, please. Okay, cool. And then kill this tent, and we're going to leave the lumber mill, which may or may not count towards the objective being completed. I'm not so sure. Then this entrance just leads to purple, so we've now secured a base.
What is your will?
I'm going off of some memory of the original, by the way, if that's not clear. I have a vague memory of how this map originally was, which is why I'm doing this. Do you even have the slightest idea what your kind has caused? Fiend, it is your fault that our line of defense fell. Thousands will die thanks to your idiocy. Hey, no problem, buddy. You're welcome. Hundreds of thousands, I hope. I don't care how many of your kind die, human, but I will make sure that I will be the one who killed most of you. Vile fiend! He's by himself. What's he doing? Zon the Defender. He's level 10, though. Yuck.
What is your will?
Oops, sorry, buddy. Yeah, this is just adept training. I'll queue all these up. That's acceptable. Let's get some more spiders. Stun him. That's fine. You can get those trackers out of my
Say the word.
group. I don't need them anymore. Tempting to maybe just like steadily wait for this base to be fully built such that I can get it fully saturated. Now, again, my question is Lokar gonna actually need my help or not? I guess if he starts getting attacked by these other bases, then he's in trouble. So I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. We'll see. I might want to wait for +2. I will grab and snare. Any of these extra upgrades, I'll go ahead and snag. Outrunners, Raiders, Trackers, and Warlords. Now we can make Warlords. Blue is attacking me, which is good. Inara's getting levels. That Q ability is just too good to not level up. Get him, Spiders. The Spiders have pretty big models, which is good in one way and bad in others. It'll ensure that they don't get hit by as much AoE splash.
Say the word. Command me. Yes. Research.
Okay, so this base should be safe unless they send in air units, which is something that does happen. I don't know if it's something that happens on this mission, though. Let's grab one more peon and bring you up here so you can repair those guys. You know, those guys. Now let's attack into this base. Quick save, because again, it might be a disaster. I think it'll be okay, but let's try it. Get these, the supply of these Outrunners, get it out of there. Another Paladin. Let's go ahead and blast him. He's gonna resurrect. We know. Well, he's really low on mana. He might not be able to resurrect. He's bubbled. We just kill enough of these units. We just kill enough of these units, then we'll be in great shape for later. Let's go and get some Warlords. And yeah, he's out of mana, so that's good. Start focus firing here. No, stop it. No, I broke aggro. Stop it. I'm messing with his aggression. All right, get on top of this guy. Again, let's keep an eye on to see what technically counts as like this completing this side objective. Lokar the Crusher is dead. Oh, he sent an offensive attack out. What are you doing, buddy?
We're under attack. What do you want? Work. Huh?
Too many? Too many guys here?
Okie dokie.
How many do I have?
I can do that.
Okay.
Yes.
You there.
Something you do.
I'm gonna... Just in case we get some flyers coming in. We won't need too many, but it's just in case. Altar needs to go. This base is pretty much pacified. Let's move on in. We're gonna make Warlords. We're gonna make Vengeful Spiders. Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's all the same guy. I'm gonna assume purple can hang on here, but it's a little spooky. Oh, I think we're gonna need to divert and help him here. Avenge is up. I'm just gonna run up here and see if I can drop an Avenge on this group. Because I think he can handle this guy slowly but surely.
Our allied town is being attacked.
But yeah, he needs help. We got some claws there. That's all good. Use Avenge. Is that the head of General Cleavehand? Barbaric fiend. You stand in my way, I will crush you, just like Greymore.
Don't be shy.
Dude, yeah, kill this guy. Get him. My wolves will feed on your body and your horse tonight, human. We got him.
Take your punishment.
Start making some Necrolights. Make one Witch Doctor, just because I'm pretty sure I can't cast any of the good stuff. Let's leave.
We're under attack.
Let's leave this Arcane Sanctum, if possible.
Ready for battle.
Clear all this out. And where's Inara?
I won't die.
Let's give her the claws. Okay, good stuff. Are we getting close to the Cyclops? I don't think so, but what I'll do is make a war mill here. Ah, I see. So Blue's coming out from this bottom area. He's trying to get around me, that little jerk. So I think there's a blue base that's like underneath my... I might as well zap him once before you die.
Don't be.
Now, Avenge is really good, of course, but we need to use it, I think, offensively. I hate to have to use it defensively. There's a lot of pressure constantly on purple, but I think purple is okay now. Okay, good. Take out this tower.
Need something.
They just attacked me. I think maybe I'm going to want to try and destroy that blue base,
Town is being attacked.
if possible.
Someone call the doctor.
Keep making necrolights. Is Avenge up? Yes, but I don't have enough mana. I think maybe we wait for that mana and then we go.
Yes, chieftain.
Then we'll have another base destroyed. Destroy, destroy. I think the Arcane Sanctum will guarantee we don't accidentally complete that.
And me.
But I've got a little bit left in all the circumstances, just in case.
How can I help? What?
Yeah, I mean, stasis traps are good, don't get me wrong.
Say the word.
Almost. There we go. You come on down here. Purple is going on the offensive again, which is not really what I would prefer, but, you know, it is what it is.
Ready for battle. Need something.
Okay, yeah, let's hit this bottom base.
We're under attack.
This is going to be big. Just like that. You'll love to see it, and then hit him with a Q. That's going to take care of a bunch of them. Okay, and we're pretty much in. I think their hero is still dead from the previous attack that they did. Unless this base doesn't have a hero in it, I'm not so sure. Give me some skellies. And that's another gold mine that is now ours. Now, this base is going to be vulnerable to attacks that come from the top because there's another way to get to it. So we have to be cognizant of that and potentially tower spam up the top area. But I think that's good. What I might do is build a bunch of defense here and then spam a bunch of production structures, and that'll be like my forward operating base. But we also again have to make sure that we are actually getting those cyclops before the mission ends. Though I think we shouldn't have a problem with that. Yeah, pathetic remains. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to not technically complete that.
Something to do it.
You come on down here.
Our allied town is being attacked. We're under attack.
And then you go ahead and hop on the gold mine here instead. Tome of Knowledge. Hear me out. I'm going to put this on Inara. She needs a little more survivability. Plus, you know, Wrath's Fate is a little up for... I mean, both of these characters are driven by rage and hate, so maybe we shouldn't... You know, we don't know which one is going to maybe make it, or maybe they both won't make it. There's Blue attacking that base up there, but that's fine. We can always rebuild that. Let's just finish this up. Let's grab our heroes and a small group of units and come on up here and see if we can... at least keep a peon alive. Nope. Okay, these two heroes alone cannot handle this, but we'll be... I think we're okay now that our reinforcements have arrived. Let's grab this group.
How can I help? Command me.
And yeah, I think my plans are all good. My heroes are okay. Yeah, Rat's actually pretty strong. He struggles a lot with survivability in other instances, but he seems okay.
We're under attack. What do you want?
Okay, you guys, I want you all down here, because again, we're looking for that that entrance to the other units, whatever they're called, the cyclops. Completely forgot about it on my original playthrough, so not this time.
Yes, chieftain.
Oh, no, 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 don't destroy those. We're keeping those alive. Okay, come on up here,
Turn me.
and up here.
Direct me. Ready for battle.
And I think what I'm going to do again is just camp out kind of like right in this area, and then I will tower it up and build production structures.
That's good.
This mission, this one feels really good, especially when you're willing to be pretty offensive. And I am. I would love to just go like mass chain lightning. We got a lot of AoE potential with this group, especially with our heroes. So we got that building, we got another one building here that's going to take some time. This is, you know, doing fine. It's weird how, I think it's just because the placement of my Great Hall is weird. You know, I was thinking about it more, and like usually if I have the money, I don't see a reason to not necessarily just, to not just spam up a ton of,
You seek me help?
level 2 and 3 town halls. Just increases their survivability. So we can do this.
Work complete.
Right
We're under
away.
attack.
Now this base is going to be difficult. Seems like there's multiple Imperial bases on both sides. I'm going to wait and just get these bases completely set up, first and foremost. And then I'm going to spam out some peons to bring up here, again, to slowly, we're going to set up a bunch of production kind of along this road, like in this section right here. And, you know, we'll figure it out from there exactly how we want to proceed. But I remember this enemy base was actually quite difficult to get through, so we'll be ready for that. I wish, again, the whole idea here is that he needs to survive, so I don't think there's any reason he needs to be offensive, but, you know, it is what it is. Golden Come's going to be great. I think we have every upgrade available to us. Lokar the Crusher is an incredible hero. It's too bad we don't get to use him this time. But yeah, see, like, that's a huge... Order of Air looks pretty gnarly.
Our allies' hero has been slain.
And those, they still have a defensive force set up here. But it's really the stacking buffs they get, man. They are...
Say the word.
There's some pretty spooky,
Yes, chieftain.
It's a pretty spooky faction, but it doesn't seem like the defensive force really has a lot of those spellcasters available. Blast him? God, that's such a good ability. I can't believe she has that. Inara for the new Darkmind chieftain, please. The thing is, both of these heroes together, like, they both clearly, they want the same thing. So it's not like Inara can be a balancing voice to Wrath. They both are just kind of insane. Okay, yeah, you go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start sneaking in some production structures.
Something need doing? I can do that.
Maybe 3 bestiaries, 3 barracks? That's a lot, but I think
Yes.
I think that should be fine, as long as we don't
Me too.
accidentally get our stuff stuck. Good work, buddy.
Something need doing?
And I'll build some towers so that I can fall back.
Okie dokie. Happy to.
I'd like the ability to be able to fall back and hold this area as is necessary. If we build enough, it sounds like Lokar's back. If we build enough production, then it won't be a problem either way. This is done.
Yes. What do you want? Okie
Where? How? What? Oh.
direct
Whoops.
me.
Well, better there than Lokar.
Ready to work.
Those dicks. They should just turn around. You know what? This might be my opportunity to go in here. If that's like a whole separate blue base, maybe we should just go up there and kill that first.
Ready for battle.
Interesting. Okay, well that's fine. Again, as long as they're attacking down here, then they're not attacking Lokar, which is probably the most important thing. Okay, well, let's poise ourselves to go through these trees.
Yes.
And then you gotta rebuild this again. Now that I didn't notice that that little thing was there. That's okay. That's okay. You live and you learn.
Okey-dokey. Something you're doing? Happy to. I can do that. Okey-dokey.
Okay, good work.
Yes. Happy to. Something you're doing?
And then... I don't know if we have enough stuff, realistically, to get through all of this. I'm gonna just build some stuff for my initial base.
Work complete.
And now I'll go ahead and change my hotkeys. That's coming back up.
Yes.
Keep...
What do you want?
If I have to, once we get close to the end of the map, I will, I'll use catapults to get through here.
Doing? Be happy to.
Got plenty of gold, I'll just make more peons to get through this even faster. It's pretty far down there, isn't it?
Our allied town is being attacked.
Starfall, not good. That can absolutely clear this entire defense, but I'm going to assume that because Lokar's here, they'll be okay. Yeah, they're okay. They're fine. I mean, they're not fine, but
How you
Work
doing?
complete.
it's okay. They'll be okay. More warlords, and yeah, we're going to attack through here. I don't know if that's a separate base or if it's connected to all of this or what. It doesn't look like it would be connected.
Complete.
But I'm tired of them sneaking around like little jerks to get through there to bother us.
Yes. I can do that.
And that's just going to prevent them from attacking us in any other way.
Yes.
Heroes are looking good, so I think it's going to be about time to go. I'm just waiting for this last round of units to make their way down here. Let's get some more neophytes. Neophytes. Necrolytes? Isn't neophyte a unit that someone else gets? I don't know anymore, man. It all blends together. Okay, let's quick save and try this. This might actually be
Don't be shy.
not a good attack,
Yes.
but I've got to try. Oh, Wrath, get in there. You're pretty important, buddy. Is this like a super sneaky way to get through to them?
Work complete.
I think this is all the same base, yeah.
Something.
How you doing?
I think this is like a way for them to get to us, not the other way around. I think this is actually not a good way for us to be going.
Don't be shy.
Ooh, back up. Give me some skellies. Okay, let's go ahead and bomb them. Okay, use your ult. Nope, she's dead. What? She must have gotten focused down by like a catapult or something. Commander Zoran is nasty. Like, really rough. Okay, yep, that was a mistake. Back up. You're going to be skeletons.
Retroactively.
And then let's go ahead and start getting some spiders. Group of warlords. Heroes are dead. I gotta rebuild altars as well. Okay, so that was, you know, experimental. Didn't work. Now we know that they can attack us through that area as well, so I guess what I can do is build a bunch of towers there if necessary. Again, it's like this exists just so that they can get around any sort of choke point you want to set up for them. Real dick move, but, you know, that's okay. We might want to focus... Oh, wait, if he's attacking us here, then I am absolutely going to attack them, because that Commander Zoran is the only reason
How can I help?
that we got roasted previously. So just build stuff. It doesn't matter what it is, and we're going to push into this base, because if he's gone, then we're good to go.
We're under attack.
To start chipping away at Blue's stuff. If we could find the altar, that would be for the best. That would be the best option, but, you know, no promises. Ooh, good dodge, good dodge. Skellies? Not really much to chain lightning at this point. Here, here, here. Their blacksmith appears to be working. I don't know on what. Altar, altar. Get Wrath up there for that Thorns aura. And then I need an altar here. Oh yeah, we got a really solid army here right now. Obviously, when that commander comes back, I couldn't really pick him out because he blends in with all the other knights. Oh, they have paladins too. Yeah, they got a lot of strong stuff here. We're in. I would love to see Lokar maybe make an offensive now, because the last thing I want is the lightning, or I'm sorry, the air guys. This village is still standing. Soldiers form ranks in advance. Destroy the greenskins. We won't let this filth get another village. Well, good luck. A new human force is heading for our camp. Warriors, brace yourself. Oh. Oh! How about that? Oh, he's back. We blasted him. What's happening? I don't know what that was. Keep building spiders. Keep getting in there. Okay. They're building lots and lots of towers. Pretty much no mana left on my spellcasters, unfortunately. Commander Zoran needs to go. He's gotta go. Alright. Got him with the rocks. Dude, enemy tower spam strong here. Cool concept there. He's fine. I don't think we want to attack. Actually, no, never mind. The village of Durmont is fine to attack, because I don't think they have their own production. I think when he showed up, that's when they started, like, building all these towers. They started fortifying. So, like, Redfish showed up to help support the village, not really the, not necessarily the Imperials or the kingdoms or anything like that. It's like to help the actual people, the village. It might have been the trigger when we destroyed that structure. All right, go for the altar, please. That knight hero's rough. Okay. A lot of you are all out of mana. That's okay. Build one tower. All right, the altar's gone. They have workshops, but they don't really need them. Blue may have an entire other base on the left. So let's go ahead and queue up some peons, bring them up here. I'll take this base too. I don't need it, but I'm going to take it. We're in low up. We're actually just barely in low upkeep, so I guess let's not... Low upkeep doesn't matter at this point. Just make some spiders. Big spiders. 800, 7 armor. How does that compare to Warlords? Same amount of armor. Only slightly less damage. Actually, at the upper range is better. But what's the cost difference? 4 versus... they're both 4 supply. So I think maybe Warlords might be the slightly better option. I guess cost would be a factor as well. Warlords also have pillage, but money... Our economy is not really the issue at this point. Having gotten through this side of things is actually a really big deal. Especially because we triggered Redfist to show up, which is a cool addition here. Have we gotten through to these dudes yet? It seems like no. Everybody go up here now instead. See, it seems like we're very close. Lokar seems okay. That Order of Air is... What do we have? Do we have any, like, mass dispels? I don't think so. Only individual purges.
How can I help?
And then, of course, because we're Darkmind, you know, we gotta make sure that we have some civilians that we can kill. Very important. And we have Avenge ready. Destroy Royal Army and Order of Air. Technically, we don't have to be destroying this stuff, but... of course, we're gonna! Let's see. What about catapults? We still have all 4 catapults, demolishers. The Orcs keep the pressure up. Send the next wave and get those civilians out of there. Villagers of Durmont, you aren't going to survive the battle like this. Those of you who are fit to fight and free to join us in our crusade against the Orcs, come with us so you may live to fight another day. So they actually spawn new guys. Interesting. Well, I've been setting up more towers because I sort of suspected that this might happen. They're not bringing siege weaponry, though, so we should be able to tower spam this. I wonder how frequently they're going to bring... It seems like the more of the village of Durmont that we kill, the more Red Fist is going to send at us. They're going to get slaughtered, though. We don't want them to escape, because if they escape, then they're going to join Red Fist. So let's try not to let any of them go. It's a massacre and feels bad, but, like, they're choosing to evacuate in this direction, and so I am going to commit severe war crimes, I guess. Feels bad, man.
Don't be shy.
I think this is the right choice. It's possible that Red Fist won't send any more units because we're removing their ability to add to their ranks. I don't know.
I won't bother.
You can't really blame Red Fists, the Red Fist faction, through all of this. We can't have Bloodlust. Warlocks could be good.
Complete.
Honestly, Necrolites seem like the best caster option at this point, and we'll make
Work complete.
more Warlords. And then Spitter Spiders. Never mind, we are capped.
Work complete.
Okay, very nice. Wrath, let's bring you up. You're ready to do another,
Turn me loose.
you know, nuke from orbit.
Direct.
Red Fist thinking that they think they're more... Who's more angry, Red Fist or the Darkmind? I just proved that it's the Darkmind. Don't make me laugh, Red Fist. I would say that our anger is so extreme that it makes us deeply stupid. The Red Fist's anger is so extreme that they can't be mind-controlled, but... you know, they're not as dumb. Not before that bastard Greymore is dead, Mageling. Stun him out of that. Where's their defensive force? I think we lost a lot of stuff. That's okay. Give me some ranged spiders. Get some skelly boys. Here's their defensive force. I don't know why it took them so long to show up. Avenge, very good. Ooh, what are these? Oh, those are mine. Okay, I was like, what the heck? He's still alive? It's this one? Please just kill this man. How much damage can one man do? Too much? Anytime. Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna make fun of him, but he's actually here. What a guy. Alright, keep that offensive pressure up. Get some spiders. If I was able to see how, you know, the spiders were compared to the warlords, I may have not chosen them. I'd have to compare the... well, we can do it now, actually. These can poison. They have way less survivability. But they have a higher damage, like, output. I don't know. I think those are kind of comparable in several ways. Let's get up there and keep pushing.
Direct.
Rally forth. Getting rid of Gray, and then all that leaves is the base on the left, which might spawn... It may very well end up spawning more Red Fist units, but I'm not that concerned about this at that... I'm not concerned about that at this point. How about this? We made it.
Yes. We're under attack.
We did it.
I can do
Sir, hello?
okay.
We've been watching you, Orclings. You fight with fire, but are outnumbered. Worry not, the Cyclops will help you. We have no love for the humans who hunt and kill our kind.
Get on with it.
Yo, Ring of Regen? Inara? Now I can build Cyclops? And we've got the Cyclops Overlord. I shall accept your assistance on the battlefield, Cyclops, but don't stand in the way of my vengeance. Now I can train more Cyclops Maulers? What's the supply cost here? 5, but they're like a better melee tank compared to our Warlords? Okay, hit the castle. Their hero just respawned and is now dead. Another wave of those red-clad soldiers. Let them taste our wrath. I'm getting tired of these red soldiers. Destroy them once and for all. How? What do you mean? They're spawning off the map. What are you saying, destroy them once and for all? Okay, this castle's dead. Go ahead and hit this. I don't care if they destroy this base. They're allowed to do that. Okay, and then we will turn around shortly. I just want to make sure that this base cannot respawn. Oh gosh, they're spawning everywhere. This is kind of a gotcha wave, which scares me a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that, Char. Order of air or whatever is just about gone. I think I'm going to focus on offensive pressure here. Again, we can use our call down here. Our nuke from orbit as necessary. Okay, so let's head over here and see if we can focus on Red Fist. Actually, I think we're going to have to retreat down to Iron Thunder and make sure that Red Fist doesn't kill them. Again, this is very much like a gotcha moment. Not a fan. It's like a little too much, you know? It is way too much. It's a neat addition, but it's a lot. Again, for something that could, like, instantly end your game. Not instantly, but can definitely end your game. Okay, Wrath's doing good. Doesn't help that blue just also attacked at the exact same time. So now I'm going to have to, like, rebuild all my infrastructure. It's just kind of blah. I have an Infernal still on Wrath. I guess we'll use that on the other group. Okay, Iron Thunder lives because of my help. You'll love to see it. Inara's coming up here so we can start using that Q. I mean, we're given two really strong heroes, so I think it's absolutely fair that this kind of stuff happens, but it's a little much. Like, it's a little much. They're killing themselves on spike barricades, but now I'm a little irritated that I have to rebuild all my infrastructure for nothing. So that's unfortunate. Instead, I guess I'll just use this infrastructure down here and just build more. And my reinforcements will just have a longer travel time, but that's okay. It is what it is, but just voicing my slight displeasure at the gotcha. Again, thank you, Spike Barricades. Hey, look at that. We got one barrack still alive. All right, that has to be it, right, for them? So let's just go straight up north again. Blue attacking at the same time, you know, makes me a sad man, but that's okay. We did it. We're alive, barely. I think it's, you know, it's supposed to evoke that feeling, but again, imagine if you were only slightly winning, or like you had just lost your whole army because you had pushed into like a blue defensive wave on the other side of the map, something like that, then like who knows? That would be pretty frustrating because then you'd be totally stuck. Like if Wrath was dead and you didn't have Avenge off cooldown or didn't have enough mana, your options are severely limited. I think we're done with it now. I'm just saying, I think maybe it'd have to be a little more considering of potential edge cases for that one. Who is Crane of Firing? Was that you? The neophytes, by the way, are these guys. I remember now. Watch Red Fist just spawn like another wave in that's 3 times bigger. That would honestly, I think, maybe just make me laugh. Yo, this guy? Get at it? Lay down your weapons, Orc, and surrender. You can't hope to win this. Just back up and stay out of range of that. Okay, go ahead. Hit him. She did cancel it. Nice job, dummy. I will avenge here. No, they're leaving. No, they're coming back. They're walking back into it. Good. I would like to keep this guy alive if possible. We're going to pretend like he's, you know, important. Got her. Okay, new units. Spiders. That was that blue defensive force. I think gray is pretty much done. I think it'd be smarter to push into blue, though, and ensure that they can't rebuild, because the gray base is basically dead, and they can't reinforce much, if at all. God, I'm actually nervous that Red Fist will spawn another giant wave. And we've done really well against them, but, like, it's just so much. It's so many units. Okay, looking good. Do you do chaos damage? No, you do not, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah, Wrath is actually, he's feeling pretty strong at this point. Inara's a good hero, though. I like her. Okay, go here. Got a slow trickle of reinforcements. It takes them a while to get up here, but that's okay. Honestly, this stuff being destroyed was, you know, decently far away also, so it's okay. I was literally just thinking, hey, I should kill that altar, huh? Let's get my heroes on her. Ah, she's dead. She used one forked lightning, is now effed, so get out of here. Oh no, my overlord, he went back to his base. Not mission critical or narrative critical. Got like a little catapult nest back here. Look at that. Let's go and get rid of these. That's actually like really well placed to stop, I think, Iron Thunder from breaking through there. I bet that's exactly why these are here. It's because there were probably some tests where Iron Thunder was able to break through this blue base at, like, given, like, very specific, again, edge case timing scenarios where, like, maybe blue didn't have their defensive force ready and their hero was dead or something, and then Iron Thunder just casually waltzes in. Spiders, get in there. Good work, good work. Just go for the cat. No, go for the altar instead. She doesn't spawn with enough for Starfall, but let's just be safe. There we go. More Necrolytes coming up. Okay, full-on cleanup mode. We did get the Cyclops. Sure, build some more of them. We technically did not complete the side objective, which that's what I wanted. Though, it'd be funny if that somehow negatively hurts me in the future, like the Imperials are now extra mad and they can get more reinforcements because you didn't fully destroy them in the Wrath mission. But it's possible. There's other Darkmind missions. There's at least one more Darkmind mission. The fact that Inara exists in the true story to me also means that, you know, the story of, you know, Blen and Wrath and all of that is going to be different. It's going to be different. Okay, and let's get a round of... never mind. Good, this is good. They're helping clean up, though I think they're probably going to turn around after this one, unfortunately, and that's going to reset their timer. So we might finish this before they attack again. Which is a very mild bummer. It's just because we might have been able to finish this a little bit faster if they would have kept on the offensive. It seems like they don't build anything out of the workshop, so I don't know why they have them. I guess it's just for, like, visual diversity in the base. Did they rebuild a barracks somewhere, do you think? Or maybe those are pre-placed units, I'm not sure. Go ahead and attack down. And attack down. That's good. So I did get a little tilted there with the last Red Fist wave. I know it's supposed to evoke like an oh no feeling. I'd be concerned that I was at full strength and I still feel like I kind of barely pushed back against it. So it's funny to think that, you know, especially if Wrath is dead or has 0 mana so he can't cast Avenge, that would absolutely just roll over you and you'd have to, if you didn't have like an early enough save, you'd just be totally effed. Now, to be fair, it's also telegraphed to you that they're gonna do that.
something.
Because they do it the first time, totally manageable attack wave. They do it a second time, manageable attack wave, evacuating civilians. So you can only assume that they're going to keep doing that, so you kind of have to just be ready for it. I guess lumber mills don't count? Oh, no. That's because that's the Order of the Air Base.
Direct me.
I like how the other orders have
Understood.
some screen time here, so we know like that they existed and like what happened to them. Because in theory, the undead pretty much completely destroyed the Order of the Earth in possession, and then we pretty much wiped the Order of the Air here. I don't know if this counts as like fully wiping them, but like they exist here at least. Harmos' Order of Fire. There's an Order of Lightning, which I think gets absorbed into Red Fist eventually, because they get mostly wiped. That should do it. I don't know if there's like a water order or what, but we haven't seen any of them yet. I thank you, Wrath. My clan and I owe you our lives. We'll gladly put ourselves at your disposal in your battle against Greymoor. Very good. Prepare them for the march. We're moving out soon. How long until we reach that bastard murderer, Greymoor? About a week or two, I would say. The Royal Army is probably going to be too busy defending against the demons to try to stop us. Argath. Very good. What about the prisoners, Chieftain? Can I tell the boys that they're allowed to kill them? Lock them inside their houses and burn them down. Let them scream. Let them feel what our women and children had to go through. Show no mercy. You're a true chieftain, Wrath. The humans shouldn't be given any quarter. I am honored to serve you, and that you allow me to have my revenge. You truly are worthy of your position. Also, what's going on with her? She's got like a unibrow? I don't know what that is. What Greymoor did to you is inexcusable. He had committed many crimes that he has to pay for, and he will. If his fellow Imperials won't kill him, then I will. Shall we celebrate this victory, Chieftain? We can celebrate once Greymoor's dead. I won't rest until he lies dead before me. Yo. Did Wrath just totally miss the signal? Classic high school cringe moment. You get the signal, and then you say, oh, actually, no, I'm just gonna go home. If you know, you know. Okay. I don't think there's any other interludes, actually, in this act until the end. Yeah, so next time we'll play Siege of the Dead Mountain. I think it's the first time we get to mess around with Undead or Nassian. I talked about the story kind of throughout this. I think we did everything that this map had to offer. And, yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.